Hello, Sagittarius. This is your divination reading for June 2020. Well, I guess there's going to be some things that you're letting go of this month. At the beginning of the month, it's a slice or dice. You've been really concentrating on you and financial means and possessions have been a little bit challenging. The challenges of the possessions and possibly too much fun and paying a karmic price for having too much fun, for placing your financial possessions in the wrong manner, spending them in the wrong manner, almost as if you cut off your nose to spite your face sometimes. Why do you do that? Why? I guess that's what you're going to have to ask yourself. Why? Because sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Why? When you're dealing with partnerships, it can be challenging. But dealing with partnerships when you're still dealing with those wounds from the having, from the not having too much fun, for suppressing your creativity, for woulda, shoulda, couldas with children, questioning in our partnerships. That's going to become more apparent. It has become, starting to become, will become in our relationships and partnerships. Where have we made our mistakes with them? The money that we counted on from others, are we still counting on it? Or do we need to readdress that issue? If you need to sign paperwork regarding other people's money, I wouldn't do anything until the middle of July, because any communications could be challenging and not in your own best interest. So, if you are trying to be good to you, then consider what I have just said. There are ways to use your ideas in order to create financial gain, but it might not be in the usual manner that you have done in the past. So look to new, different, possibly things that you have wanted to do, but you have not set your dreams or your goals or your ambitions because you have not found them to be worthy of you. Service is good for the soul. Always remember that and value that as a possessions more so than the possessions that you are holding tightly in high regards. What goes around comes around. What we put out, we get back. So be wary of that. It is best to go within rather than be out in the world at this moment. Or if you are out in the world, that seems to be where your comfort could be coming from, and not addressing those issues that need to be dealt with. So consider dealing with them. Hopefully, by now, you have found that right partner, and it's not the karmic lesson of the partners who have come prior. Just because they might be good in an intimate manner does not mean that partner is perfect for you. Because most of the time, we think with the wrong part of our body, and we do not always think with the whole. And that is listening to the gut first. The God unto thee. When we see those red flags, but we ignore them for whatever reason, we see them, and we see them repeating, and they're the same frickin' red flags, but we ignore them because it's a different name, it's a different face, hopefully, but we haven't learned the karmic lesson involved. We keep putting our possessions in the wrong place. So, if you're wondering where that drain is, look at where you are placing your priorities. Because that could be why you might be running in circles instead of why you keep going in circles with money. Don't spend it foolishly. Don't spend it unnecessarily. Weigh out those needs over the wants. Is it a want or is it a need? Do you have to survive? Do you have to be happy? And why would it make you happy? Why is that need to survive? So Scorpio, you have a lot of things to shoot for in June. Make sure that is not the arrow that pierces your heart in pain. Make sure it is Cupid's sending love your way.